Welcome back to the channel. Today, we explore one of the most disturbing and truly baffling unsolved cases in recent history, the tragic death of Elisa Lam at the infamous Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles, a case that continues to raise questions, spark conspiracy theories, and blur the lines between reality and the supernatural. What happened to Elisa Lam? Was it mental illness, a tragic accident, or something far more mysterious, maybe even sinister? Let's go back to the beginning. Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old college student from Vancouver, British Columbia. She was intelligent, introverted, thoughtful, someone who loved literature, writing, and expressing herself online. She ran a Tumblr blog where she shared pieces of her thoughts, emotions, and struggles, especially with bipolar disorder and depression. In January 2013, Elisa set out on a solo trip along the west coast of the United States. Her plan was to visit San Diego, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. It was meant to be a break, a chance to clear her head. She stayed in touch with her parents daily, updating them on her journey. Her final stop was Los Angeles. Elisa checked into the Cecil Hotel on January 26, 2013. Now, for those unfamiliar with the Cecil, it's not just any old hotel. The Cecil Hotel, located in downtown LA, has a reputation, a dark one. Since opening in the 920s, the hotel has been associated with dozens of deaths, including suicides, murders, and even serial killers. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, lived there while committing his crimes. Jack Unterweger, an Austrian serial killer, also stayed there. The hotel has been called cursed, haunted, and evil by countless paranormal investigators and researchers. It's located in Skid Row, one of the roughest neighborhoods in Los Angeles. Elisa initially booked a shared room, but hotel staff moved her to a private room after her roommates complained about her odd behavior. Odd behavior. That phrase would soon define the entire case. On January 31st, 2013, Elisa vanished. She failed to check out of the hotel. She stopped calling her parents. No one had seen her. Her family flew from Canada to California to search for her, and police began looking into her disappearance. Flyers went up all over the area. The LAPD searched the hotel, including her room, common areas, and even brought in search dogs. But there was no trace of her until they reviewed the security footage. On February 13th, the police released a 4-minute surveillance video from one of the hotel's elevators, and that changed everything. In the video, Elisa enters the elevator wearing a red hoodie and shorts. She presses several buttons, but the elevator doors won't close. She peeks out into the hallway repeatedly, looking panicked. Then she steps in and out. She presses herself against the wall. She waves her arms in strange patterns. She appears terrified, as if hiding from someone. But no one else is ever seen. The footage is strange, unnerving, and almost otherworldly. It became a viral sensation. People around the world analyzed the footage frame by frame, searching for clues. Some believed she was having a psychotic episode. Others thought someone or something was chasing her. Some claimed the footage had been slowed down or edited, that a minute of it was removed. On February 19th, hotel guests began complaining about water pressure. Some said the water was discolored. Some said it had a strange taste. Maintenance workers went up to check the water tanks on the roof. There, inside one of the 4 massive cisterns, they found Elisa's body. She was naked, floating face up. Her clothes were found nearby in the tank, and her phone was never recovered. The hotel roof was supposed to be inaccessible. The stairway leading to it was locked and alarmed. The water tanks themselves were difficult to access and had heavy lids. How did she get there? The coroner ruled her death an accidental drowning, with her bipolar disorder as a contributing factor. Toxicology reports showed no alcohol or illegal drugs, only her prescribed medication in inconsistent doses. There were no signs of physical trauma or sexual assault, no indication of foul play, but this explanation left many people unsatisfied. Why were her clothes off? Why wasn't her phone found? Why wasn't the alarm triggered if she went to the roof? How did she get inside a locked, elevated water tank by herself? And the biggest question of all, why was she acting like that in the elevator? There are several theories about what happened to Elisa. Some believe she experienced a manic or psychotic episode. Her Tumblr posts revealed past struggles with hallucinations and mood swings. Perhaps, during an episode, she believed someone was after her, fled to the roof, and accidentally drowned. Others believe someone followed her, killed her, and disposed of the body in the tank, but there was no evidence of a struggle or signs of assault. There are those who think hotel staff may have been involved, only they had keys to access the roof. Could someone working there have played a part? Some go even further, claiming that Elisa was influenced or even possessed by a dark energy. After all, the Cecil Hotel has a long, gruesome history. Many paranormal investigators believe it's a hotspot for negative spiritual activity. And then there's the theory tied to the elevator game, a Korean urban legend. In this game, you press elevator buttons in a specific order to supposedly enter another dimension. The woman in the game, ghostly, silent, resembles the kind of presence Elisa seemed to fear. The parallels are eerie. After her death, Elisa's story became the subject of books, YouTube investigations, Reddit threads, documentaries, and even ghost hunting shows. In 2021, Netflix released a documentary titled Crime Scene: The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel. But even with all the attention, no one truly knows what happened. Elisa Lam's death remains one of the most talked about modern mysteries, an eerie blend of mental illness, unsettling coincidence, and a place filled with decades of darkness. Maybe the truth is simple, or maybe it's hidden within the walls of the Cecil, waiting to be discovered. So, what do you think happened to Elisa Lam? Was it mental illness? Was she followed? Was it something darker? Something beyond this world? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this case interesting, please like, share, and subscribe for more chilling stories like this one. And remember, some places hold secrets that may never be explained.